Today, I'll give you a hint. Tell me when you see it. Tell me when you see it. Shooting the video. There you go. There's the promo right there. Hey, what's up? We are going to spray shotcrete with a boom pump up over that way. Crazy, I know, right? We do it actually all the time. 38 meter pump, reach up to about the crane base, 125 feet of 2-inch hose, and we got about 3 loads for a swimming pool on the 3rd level. So we're gonna set up right on the corner here. We'll short rig, just reach up over the mezzanine there. I really wanted to set up in the back lane, but they have other activities going on there, so that has been ixnayed. So it means you have to run an extra 50 feet of hose-ish. The key to doing shotcrete with the boom pump, which I will get into more detail later when concrete gets here, just keep on top of those slumps. Every 2 to 3 cubic yards, give it a little mix, give it a little water, keep on top of it. Once it gets too dry, you push it too hard and cake up your cylinders and your S-tube, you're beyond the point of no return. So we're going to avoid that today. Anyhow, we'll get set up here, then maybe we'll climb up top, have a little look at exactly what we're doing. But yeah. It's all good.
Stairwell.
Have a look. And how much hose did you guys bring?
I brought 200, maybe 3.
Oh God, okay.
250.
What a guy. I brought an extra 100 just in case, but yeah, we're good.
I wanted to have enough just in case we meant something catastrophic happening.
Yes, yes.
Just in a spare. Oh shit. You follow this up. I'm waiting for a guy.
Yep, don't worry.
Airline, so.
Up to 7.
Yeah, go another layer and you walk right into the pool deck.
Okay.
It's wrapped in plastic.
Which is weird because we're at level 2, but it's called 6. Maybe they start at the parquet level. All right. Here it is. That's it. There was a raccoon living in that little filter box thingy there. Oh, yeah. That's when I was here, yes. So we're gonna come in. The plan was right through there. So let's see.
What's your name?
Scott.
Scott? My name's Keith.
Nice to meet you. Oh, I just dropped my thingy.
Fuck, I recognize you right away.
You been with these guys for a while?
Oh, fuck, I remember you and your crew were helping on this job in West Van on Leaky with all the pipe going down the hill.
Oh, God.
5 years ago.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
recognized you right away.
Yeah, I remember those. I remember those pours. Well, actually, you know what? No, we'll come in right here. Because I'm going to reach to here. And my fancy laser says 21 meters to the edge of the deck. It's the best $100 I ever spent here. They have more expensive models, but this one, for what we do, actually works better. For measuring shorter distances, like 100 meters or less, this is the one. And they're on sale all the time. Don't pay regular price. So 21 to the edge of the deck. I've got 12 to the turret. So yeah, 33 meters to the, yeah, we'll just go in that door there. And then it's like 100 feet of hose, piece of cake. Okay, we'll get set up here and get rolling. The ends, right? And the one at the end is the Vicolic adapter? Okay.
Yeah, we got all our...
Okay, so I'll bring up the 3 to 2 reducer. Yeah, we'll come right in that window right there. Beauty. Okay. Oh, your day just got a lot easier. So, all we need to bring up is the 3 to 2 reducer and a 3-inch clamp. Easy. Yeah, I don't know how that becomes level 7. It's very interesting. That's 1 level down, now we're level 6. Granted, this is 2 levels down, which theoretically would be level 4. Oh, it is? Okay, yeah, so they started the parkade. So they can market it as a 50-story tower instead of a 45. All right, we'll get some gear off here and get all rolling. I will use, I'll put the air cuff on. I'll still put a hose strap on it, just so that when I go up top there, I'm not dropping the boom down to pinch the hose. I can use the cuff, keep it shut. If it's a rocky mix, I normally won't use the cuff, because when the cuff releases, you end up with this rocky pack. And you're trying to prime that through. With shotcrete, there's dick all for rocking it. It's all fines, so you don't get that dry pack, so it's not as much of a concern. So
I've never done shotcrete.
it's just like really sticky dry concrete, so it's difficult to pour though. And I'll mix up like a half a bucket of bentonite. We won't need much. They'll probably just spray it in the bottom of the pool. If they want to catch it in the bucket, so be it. But they can usually they'll just skim it in the bottom. So yeah. So mix that right here. I'm going to save most of this for dusting my hopper, because shotcrete is notoriously bad for buildup in the hopper, in said hopper. Like so. One more little pinch in there. Give it a little shovel action. Give her a little bit of that. Maybe a touch more water. See how it's all clumpy like that? The reason for that is this bentonite was not stored in a sealed container. It absorbs water from the atmosphere, and it doesn't mix as quickly. This will still eventually mix up, it just takes some more time. But if it's been stored properly in a sealed container, it fattens up almost instantly. So the other way to avoid the clumpiness would be to have a power drill, or even better yet, if you have access to hot water will slump this stuff up to the desired consistency quicker than almost anything. So the driver's side, I'm gonna lift up. I'll lift my second stage straight up in the air to get it out of that tree, and then I will rotate. Yes, I am short rigged on this driver's side, but as long as I have the boom straight up and the pump level, I'm okay to do that rotation. So you got to make sure that boom comes straight up out of the cradle. You can't have any of this, that, or the other thing. So this way, when I rotate the boom, I don't have all the pipes there that are currently on the driver's side blasting through the tree. Just the pipe on this side blasting through the tree. Sorry, Mr. Tree. I am short rig. I actually lean the pump very slightly towards the working side. I'm about 1.5 degrees tilted towards the working side. For me, that's just peace of mind. As per the manufacturer's best procedures or best practices, whatever you want to call it, as long as the pump is within 3 degrees of any direction, it should be fine. But I just like the look of this a lot better. It's a little easier on the blood pressure, I think. So we'll do my rotation, and we'll get that boom within the safe working range before we put any lateral load on it. I'll start kicking this boom out. It'll come over top of that tree. Come down to the hopper, throw the hose on, and then hang out and wait for concrete. Just like that. Beauty. Okay, double-ended short 3-inch hose off of the boom. Put the air cuff on that, and then we will connect up to a 3-inch to 2-inch reducer up top and 2-inch line from there. So for shotcrete, we always like to reduce down to 2-inch line as quickly as possible. The problem being with using larger line, unless it's hard line, the larger the line, the more swelling there is in the hose, and instead of the concrete actually getting pushed through, or the force being used to push the concrete through the hose, the force gets used to expand it, and you end up actually with, in theory, a shorter stroke and just a lot more kicking around of the hose up top. So 2-inch is the way to go. All right, safety sling on the rubber, not the metal, never on the metal end, because rubber hoses can blow out of metal ends. So got it right where we want it here. Ooh, that's a dirty clamp. That's a dirty one. It'll work. Excellent. I'll throw a safety pin in there. Choke this down like so. Everything hanging from the boom gets a safety pin. So, beauty. My favorite safety pins right here. These are the best. Much nicer than these things. I despise those. So, okay, we'll hang the cuff and then we'll get rolling. With the air cuff, I always hang it about where we've got it there. If it's too close to the metal coupling, when it releases, the plug doesn't let go because you've plugged it right into the metal coupling. So I always hang it about there. Sometimes I'll hang it lower just to alternate so it's not always crimping on the same spot on the hose, so it doesn't wear the hose out as quickly. Just if you're doing a big commercial pour and the guy's gonna be pushing hard on the hose.
Before you go up anymore, I'm gonna get you a crane radio.
I've got one right here.
You do?
I do, yeah.
Oh, fantastic. I'm gonna get you a form to fill
Yeah,
out.
excellent, thank you. Yeah, on those big commercial pours where the guy's pushing the hose around a lot, I try and keep it up higher just so he's not also pushing the air cuff. So that's perfect. We'll plug it in. Okay, so now we're gonna do the critical step. And I'll show you at the end of the day why this is so critical when it comes time to wash out. Okay, so first thing, we'll fire up our water. And we'll wet down the inside of the hopper. Excellent. Now we're going to grab our bucket of bentonite. With bentonite powder. And we're just going to start dusting the shit out of the hopper walls. In the corners, under the tube. Just heavy with it. Just fucking chuck it at it. Yeah. We'll use it all. Sweet. Give her a little mist, and we'll give it one more dust. That way when we dust it with that second layer, it sticks like Velcro to the first layer that has been wet down. Got a little blasty. Especially right back in there, that's where it's going to get really nasty for buildup. The shotcrete just sticks to the back of that hopper wall. With this stuff, it's still going to stick to the hopper wall. It's just when we go to wash out, we'll just take our wash out, our rebar, and we'll smack it with the bar and it'll fall right off. Kind of like the same concept as form oil almost. Beautiful. Wipe the camera off here. Yeah. Just soak it now. Yeah. up under the corners, under those hopper hinges too. Yeah. Beautiful. I like it. Now we'll see if we can locate any kind of loose dirt or soil on site, and we'll throw a bucket of stuff under the large bearing there at the back of the hopper. So we'll see what we can scrounge here. This could be one of the first times ever in history where I couldn't find dirt on site. I almost want to go across the community garden and steal a bucket of potting soil. Almost. Yeah, I don't see anything. Oh boy. The day where I want that bucket of dirt most, I don't have it. I knew I should have filled my bucket up on the last site I was on yesterday. I'm gonna pay for it now.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing. All right, so we doubled down on this too. We oiled the bentonite. We got oily bentonite now. But that is a hopper that is ready for some action and abuse. So let's see how this pans out for us at day's end. Poopy thing is, we could not find a bucket of loose material to put under the S-tube, so what are you gonna do? Where could I find some potting soil? I have no idea. I'll get back to you on that. So good, I gotta take a video of it. Bentonite perfection. The perfect slump bentonite. That's what we want every time. Like a light pancake batter, we'll call it. With this shit, it's basically going to be pumping max pressure the whole time, like 10 to 85 bar. And you just kind of keep the slump until it's just below 85 bar. If it starts to climb up a little bit, I'll just start misting it as it comes out of the chute to get ahead of it. And then get him to spin up, add some water while we're pumping the hopper down. And by the time we're about empty, he's probably slumped up and he can fill it again. So we usually do that like every 2 to 3 meters of concrete that we pump. We'll probably add like 5 gallons of water to it. Otherwise it just tightens up so fast. Yeah. And once it gets dry in the pump, if it cakes up in the cylinders and cakes up in the S-tube, there's no coming back from that. You could come down and try and hammer it, recirculate it through the 3-inch hose to try and free it up. In my experience, once you've got that buildup in there, that's it, right? And then the pressures get really, really high. And then you'll go to your washout and you'll look in the S-tube and all it is a hole like the size of your fist. And the rest of it is all just caked up. So it's trying to push that shotcrete through that little hole, right? So, but yeah, it just takes practice and experience, and it still sucks even at that, but definitely a learning curve. So apparently they forgot to put the retarder in the first load. So he has a couple bags of delay set on board. We'll throw some of that in. This 40 MPa shotcrete just eats that stuff up. So we might need a couple bags at least here. So the second load, they got a double dose coming in from the plant though. So.
How the fuck? Like you pumping into a pump?
No man, we're going all the way. We're the only ones dumb enough to do this. I got the camera roll though. Well, it's going to be on YouTube. We're documenting this. So, oh yeah. Anything you want to say? If you want to say it's stupid, you can say it's stupid. Won't take it personally. That being said, we'll probably pour it wetter than what you're used to seeing.
Okay,
and I heard they also forgot to put retarder in from the plant.
They did, yeah.
Do you have any bags?
Yeah.
How many bags you got?
Probably 3, 4.
How much shotcrete you got? Yeah, how much shotcrete you got?
8 meters.
And this stuff just eats up that delay set, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Do you want to put in at least 2 bags, I think?
I put it in, like, a lot of guys put it in dry. I like to put it in and then give it a good hose.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. What do you think, 2 bags? Or would you go more?
Yeah, that'll be a good, like, hour and a half.
Hour? Okay, yeah, let's do 2 bags, would be awesome. Wicked, thank you. What you got? Which one is that? Is that the Fritz pack one?
That's all I got, man.
Fritz pack. Oh, that's the product placement. Fritz pack. I actually have another full bag on the pump.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll donate it to the cause.
Yeah, that's good.
I think I have another full bag on the pump.
Yeah, I must have given them out.
No worries. I think I have another full bag on the pump. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go, here's the stash. I'll keep a half a bag for myself. This stuff works really well. As long as the concrete is fresh, works really well. Once the mud's hot, not super effective. There you go.
Yeah, sweet.
Pretty sure I got it from one of your drivers. Actually, I know I got it from one of your drivers anyhow, so he'll throw those 2 bags in the drum, add a little bit of water, mix it up for about 5 minutes, get it all in there nice and thoroughly, and we're good. I'll move my boom out of his way. There we go. Bombs away. That stuff is, the inner bag is a dissolving bag. So they just take the inner out of the outer, throw it in, and away they go. Alright. The usual here, I'll just spray it up into the barrels. No, that's my boom.
Don't be warned to put like a layer on there. Summer rain.
It's not a very deep pool.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah.
so what, like 4 foot walls or?
4 or 5. By the time it gets through this pump, it dries up so much, so yeah. So yeah, that's why the driver is asking. We're gonna pour this way wider than what he's used to seeing, just because we're going through the boom pump. By the time we get to the boom and all the line and reduce down to 2 inch, it'll come out of the end of the hose looking, you know, about 1 inch drier and slump than it's going to look like going into the pump. So I really hope it works. See what we got.
Never seen this.
We've done this a lot. We do it probably 10 times a year. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I've just never done it.
Yeah.
Tell me how it looks.
That looks pretty damn perfect, actually. Yeah. Let's go with that. Okay. Once we get a couple meters off, I'll probably put a bit of water in. I'll probably do that like every 2 or 3 meters. So, yeah, I like that to start. Prime this through. At a leisurely pace as usual. Yeah. No, that's good. Really like it. That's like bang on. Yep. Come on, baby. Yep, we got air. That's what we want. We have movement. I'll mix this prime water around thoroughly so they don't have a bunch of sloppy concrete to deal with at the start. Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, we're good. Thank you. All right, we'll work this around a bit until it dries out. Looks like a frosted malt. Okay, so what I will do, even though we have the air cuff on, I will still kink it, because if for whatever reason the truck ever died or I were to hit the engine kill by accident, yeah, by default it releases that cuff. So God forbid if I had it hanging over the building or the street or something like that. So we'll just double down. Double down and rope her up. You can do it. I think you can do it. Nice.
I just told you might have a plan, but the next thing I know, I'll be a fucking wild.
You can't swear on YouTube, man. Say sorry to the kids.
Sorry, kids.
Sorry, It's okay, kids. You learned a life lesson. It's about owning up to your mistakes. Well done.